Hey everyone, so here's Owen. This is the last part of his last class of Reactive Rover. So what's happening? The person behind that barrier there is the trainer, and what we're doing is we're testing reactivity by moving the barrier, and then across the way you can just get glimpses of it. There's another barrier, and that barrier is completely open, and there's another dog behind there. And what happens is, as soon as they get eye contact, the big stretch. As soon as they get eye contact with each other, or just see each other, because sometimes the other dog might be distracted. You pull, not pull like pull on the leash, but you do something to distract your dog. So in my case, I'm calling Owen, I'm making a noise, and I'm offering him a treat. And one of the favorite things he likes to do, although he's not very enthusiastic at this point, he's been doing work for almost an hour at this point, so he's kind of over it. But we're doing find its, so that's where you throw a treat on the floor and say find it, and he'll run after it. Now this part here, he's actually cheating. He actually peeked under the barrier to see the other dog. Um, and that's where I pointed at him and told him that he was a cheater. And then I gave him a treat. And then here I'm telling on him. And she thinks it was absolutely hilarious that he was peeking under the barrier. He's such a little troublemaker. Uh, so, anyways, um, she went and cleared or moved a barrier for another dog. That's why she was. We had an interruption here. So, anyways, we're just trying it again. So, open up the barrier, and the dog moves over, and oh, he sees the other dog. Call, do a find it. Now, he usually kind of moves pretty quick when you do a find it, but like I said, at this point in the class, he's pretty much over it. He wants to play. He wants to relax. He wants to do anything except work. Um, I mean, after all, he is a puppy, right? So here we go. We're trying it again. Oh, we see the other dog. Close the barrier. Give him a redirect. Do a find it. And this is basically what reactive rover is about. It is teaching the person and the dog, um, different ways to cope with being reactive. For the most part, it is all about redirection. So how do we redirect our dog in positive ways rather than negative ways by I mean, I'm sure everybody's seen it, when they've walked on the street, people yelling at their dog because their dog is barking, or, people yanking on their chain really hard or leash really hard. That's not positive. That's negative. Um, do dogs learn by negative interaction? Sadly, they can, but it becomes a reaction of fear rather than a reaction of, oh, I should be doing something else. Um, which is no good, right? That's not a proper way to train a dog. Um, so uh, call them, make a noise. One of the most common noises is a kissy noise, and then call their name. And they look at you. You say yes. And then you toss a treat. In our case, find it, because Owen loves find it. Um, it's been his greatest redirect that we found throughout this whole class. And of course, now he's just excited at seeing the trainer. He absolutely loves everybody. Um, so one more peek, one more turn the corner. Oh, I see the doggy. Call, redirect, do a find it, and yeah, and he does really good. And are we doing another one? Here we go. So we're right near the end of the very end of the class. So he got it. call, and he was too interested in the trainer to realize that there was a treat. So I had to point it out to him. There he goes. And then that was it. That's the end of the class, and now comes. I mean, it's the audio is muted. I didn't get anybody's permission to record their voices or anything. Um, so the class is over, and now there's some questions and answers. There's a little clap. I have treats in my hand, so